Sanger WESTcast is a broadcast produced by students studying multimedia at Sanger West High School. The program is designed to inform, engage, and inspire the Hornets community. It's a place where stories are told about the people and activities that make the school unique. So let's get sharing.
Hello, I'm Maria Prieto. Welcome to the Sanger WESTcast. In this jam-packed broadcast, we'll fill you in on what's been happening at Sanger West. We'll preview upcoming events like prom and Hive Night, tell you about a new program that can help you get your driver's license, take a look at the school musical production Anastasia, fill you in on Hornet sports, clubs, and much more. But first, let's talk construction. You've probably noticed the big high school campus is really coming along nicely. Members of the Sanger WESTcast crew got to go inside. Christian Casillas has more on when the campus will be ready for students.
Despite all the rain, we've received crews have been working really hard to keep the construction project on schedule.
The new high school building has been under construction since last year and has made significant progress then. Samuel Polanco, our school principal, says that the building is expected to be ready by August, just in time for the next school year.
So we expect to have the building ready to go for students by the time you guys come back in August. So the rain has kind of put a little delay on the project and supplies, but we have a great construction company that we're partnered with in Harris Construction. They've been working very well with all their subcontractors to get things up and time made up. So they are pushing hard to make sure we have this building by August. So we're thankful for all their hard work.
The building will include top-notch technology in all classrooms to enhance the learning environment and wider hallways, so teachers can also take the learning outside of the classroom. Michelle Arce currently teaches here at Sanger West and is excited to be moving into the new campus next year.
I think that the wider hallways are going to be amazing for congestion, because during passing periods we all get stuck and we all move like little sardines.
While we will be using the new campus for the new school, we will still use the gym and cafeteria on the current campus. Nicholas Aguilar is excited to go to the new campus and thinks that a bigger campus will be better for the growing number of students.
I think the new campus will be very different, especially with it being 3 stories. Not only that, but with it being a lot bigger, it'll give us a true high school experience.
After the school building is completed, construction will begin on other parts like the pool and gym and theater.
So Hornets, if everything goes as planned, you will likely have classes in the new building next year. Our current campus will eventually become a middle school. For Sanger West, I'm Christian Casillas.
Sanger West's first ever prom is less than a month away. Sanger West's first ever prom is taking place Saturday, April 29th at Kings River Event Center in Sanger. This year, juniors and sophomores are allowed to attend. Freshmen can only go if they are the guest of an upperclassman.
Students should expect a wonderful day, a good experience. It's going to be the first prom of Sanger West history, so I hope to see everybody there. Prom's going to be a fun thing. It's going to be an amazing dance, and I can't wait to see everybody there and just have fun.
Tickets for the prom dance can be purchased in the front office. You have to pick up a permission slip, make sure your parents sign off, make sure you include your date on that same permission slip and get their parents to also sign off on their ticket, and then just get cleared through your counselor and then an assistant principal.
Tickets are $45 for a single and $80 for a couple. You could start buying them after spring break. You will want to buy your tickets early because the price will go up the closer we get to prom. Sanger West's first ever yearbook is almost ready for print. The yearbook is jam-packed with memories from throughout the school year. It's like a time capsule full of pictures and stories about the events, clubs, and people that make our school special.
So student life is covered in the yearbook, as well as club life and much more. And also students got to partake in voting for the best smile and the best bromance and so on. So it's just a lot of student voices are in there, a lot of students are being interviewed in there, and that memory is being captured.
The yearbook will be released at the end of the school year. Pre-sales have ended. If you did not purchase your yearbook yet, there will be a small amount available when they are released in June. Some exciting news to share. Sanger West Productions swept the Public Service Announcement category at Fresno City College's Career Skills Challenge for our Directing Change projects that deal with the importance of mental health awareness. And congratulations to Jaspreet Sahota and Aiden Mata. They were award winners at the Fresno County Science Fair. Jaspreet is moving on to compete at the National Championship in Texas. Way to go, Hornets.
Hello, I'm Yuvraj Palrathor. If you are planning on taking summer school, it's time to sign up.
Summer school signups are underway. Students can take classes for original credit or retake classes that they didn't do well in. Summer school runs through June 14th through July 13th. Samuel Polanco, our school principal, talks about summer school and what's being offered this year.
So the various classes, we have some along the lines for original credit, like history. We have a Spanish course, we have a PE course that you could take for original credit, so that'll help get you ahead of your schedule. And then we have a lot of courses that are there for students to make up. So a lot of integrated Math 1, I think Math 2, some conceptual physics classes in the science world, and I believe a couple English opportunities as well.
Kendall Greer is a junior here at Sanger West. He took summer school last year and recommends it for others.
The advice that I would give is to take the classes you need so it helps you be able to graduate high school.
So my message to all students out there who are interested in doing summer school, do it. Get ahead of your credit so you can take more electives later on in your junior, senior year. If you're a sophomore, it opens up an elective opportunity for you, which is good. And if you need to make up classes, we got to get you back on track to graduate.
For more information on summer school signups, talk to your counselor. Or you can also refer to the summer school signup sheet on Remind. Students and their families had a chance to plan for the future at College and Career Night. It took place at Sanger West on March 8th. The event was carnival themed. There were games and hands-on activities that gave students a chance to learn about different career options. There was an area dedicated to firefighting, crime solving, and first responders. Inside the multi-purpose room, there were booths set up with representatives from different colleges and organizations, ready to answer questions and provide information.
I think of going to college one day, maybe or might not, so I want to see what opportunities I have in college.
I really want every student at Sanger West to have a plan for after they graduate. My goal is to have every single junior on this campus have their plan set this semester so that when we come back next semester, they have an idea of where they're going to apply in August.
Anyone with questions about college or careers can talk to Ms. Benavides. She's ready to help you plan for your future. Visit her in her College and Career Center, located on the first floor hallway.
There's something to look forward to after spring break, our first Hive Night.
Sanger West's first Hive Night is presented by the Connections Crew Club. It will be held on April 19th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. inside the NPR and outside in the quad area. There will be games, face painting, a movie, and a raffle for prizes, like school merch and a pair of AirPods. Mr. Stocks, the advisor of the Connections Crew Club, hopes this event will bring students together.
It's just going to be fun. It's going to be a great opportunity to get connected to new people and to the school itself. And a survey that was done at the beginning of the year, a lot of students said that they didn't feel connected to the school. So this is an opportunity to fix that.
Hive Night is free to attend. Come out and have a good time.
Hello, I'm Malachi Quitoriano. Are you ready to get your driver's license? Sanger West is helping make it easier. Do you want to get your driver's license? Sanger West has partnered with a company to offer online classes. For just $25, you could take the course. You will learn the rules of the road and get knowledge needed to take your permit test.
In order to be able to sign up for driver's ed training, you must be at least 15 years old. Once you get the driver's ed online training completed, you guys are going to receive a certificate that you can take to the DMV in order to take your actual permit test.
So basically I just scanned the QR code in the hallways, and then I paid the $25 and then I finished the courses. So I would recommend it to other students because it was a really easy process.
To get behind the wheel and drive with a driving instructor. Currently, you'll need to find your own instructor, but Sanger West hopes to partner with the company for that part too. After you complete your driving with the instructor, you could take your official driving test at the DMV. Hornets, are you curious on how to get a worker's permit? or what a worker's permit is? If you have any questions, contact Ms. Benavides on Remind or visit her office.
The College and Career Center can help students with the application process and the interview. And once students are hired at a job, they can have their employer fill out the work permitting portion for the employer, and then they can turn it into the front office to Miss Norma, and she can issue the work permit based off of the student's GPA, which has to be above a 2.0, and their attendance. The College and Career Center offers both mock interviews, also resume workshops in order to help students obtain the job. They can't obtain the work permit without first obtaining a job because their employer has to fill out a section on the work permit.
If you have any questions, contact Ms. Benavides on Remind or visit her office.
Hello, I'm Timothy Saucedo. You still have time to see the musical Anastasia. There's a performance tonight and tomorrow at 7:30 at Sanger High. The Sanger High NPR was packed with audience members for Anastasia's opening night on March 23rd. It was a big success. Audience member Valerie Salcido says she's enjoyed the play.
I love the part where the ballet is happening. Not only do I like ballet events or performances, but my nephew was the lead ballet dancer, so that was really neat to see him in a different realm. I usually see him in football, so.
It feels great after all these weeks of practicing and rehearsals. It's just amazing to perform in front of an audience.
Miss Martirosian says the musical was very successful and she's very proud of everyone who was involved.
It has been an amazing night. It is so satisfying to see all the hard work from all the staff members, myself, Mrs. Gonzalez, all the students' hard work, both the cast and the crew. We've put in countless hours and it has absolutely paid off. This is one of the most elaborate productions we have done, and it is wonderfully performed.
Miss Martirosian says the musical was very successful and she's very proud of everyone who was involved. Sanger West Color Guard has been working hard. They recently competed in Clovis against other schools from around the valley. Students in Color Guard say they love it.
With teamwork, everyone actually cares for each other, and they even when we compete, other teams hope that everyone else does a good job, is a good community, and everyone actually, is just there to have a fun time.
I think you should join Color Guard because it's pretty fun. I mean, you get to dance with your friends and compete against other schools.
Anyone interested in joining Color Guard can talk to Mr. Pena, the band director, or their counselor.
Still to come on the Sanger WESTcast, we'll tell you about a pair of students raising money to help fight blood cancer, show you some new clubs on campus, fill you in on Hornets sports, including the track and badminton teams, plus take to the halls to find out what your plans are for spring break. But first, these messages.
Hey, come here. You got your minga?
Oh, my minga? Yeah, I got my
Yes.
minga. I got my minga.
Hey, where are you going? No. Take the stairs. Rapidito. Hey, you got your minga, Paz?
Yes, I have my minga.
A ver, let me see. Good.
Don't get caught. If you're leaving class, make a minga pass.
Who are you? What do you want from me? I want you to follow the Sanger West production on Instagram. Wait, so you don't want to steal my...
Sanger West continues to do outreach at our feeder schools. The Hornets recently helped out with a couple of events. Members of ASB took part in the John Wash Carnival, and the Folklorico Club performed at both John Wash and Lone Star's Multicultural Nights. Hello, I'm Ava Perner. Sanger Unified is excited to announce a new partnership with UC Merced. Juniors with a 3.5 cumulative GPA that haven't had any D's or F's and have completed their 15 AG requirements can receive automatic admissions to the college. Anyone interested in learning more can visit Miss Benavides in the College and Career Center. Some Sanger West juniors recently visited the UC Merced campus. They got to go on a tour and learn about what the school has to offer. Students from Sanger West also had the opportunity to visit Fresno State for the Laotian Education Conference. They got to hear from KP, an actor and director from one of Netflix's top trending shows. We are starting a new segment this month on the WESTcast, where we spotlight a Hornet who is doing something out of the ordinary.
Hi, I'm Jolie King and I own Sauce Up Sneakers. My business started in March 2020 during quarantine. I had $200 saved up from Christmas and I later turned that $200 into $400 in a day. Basically what I do is I resell sneakers ranging from Jordans, Dunks to Yeezys. I have a passion for shoes and I love making money, so it was like a one-in-one. This summer I plan on doing multiple events and hopefully by the time I graduate I have enough to open my own sneaker store.
Hello. I'm Marisa Teran. Have you donated change or a couple dollars to Swarming Against Cancer campaign? The 4th period class that raises the most money will receive a pizza party. On the morning announcements, you may have heard about 2 student candidates raising money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Sanger West juniors Diego Castro and Haley Deering are co-candidates for the Student of the Year campaign. They are swarming against cancer by fundraising to help those fighting blood cancer around the world and within our community.
We're having fundraisers that include the schools and the feeder sites. We're meeting with local businesses to see if they're willing to help us in the fundraiser. So our 7-week campaign ends April 21st. Haley, my partner, Haley and I will be attending a gala with the rest of the competition in the Fresno Clovis area.
But how can you help? There's a donation box at the front office and you can find some donation boxes within classrooms. ASB students around campus are selling bracelets for $2 to help with the campaign. You can also purchase the bracelets at Ms. Rocker's office. There's also a QR code you can scan where you'll be able to learn more information about the fundraiser and donate online. It ends on Friday, April 21st, so donate before it's too late. Today marks the end of Women's History Month. Back in 1987, Congress passed a law designating the month of March as Women's History Month. To celebrate, we asked women on our campus what Women's History Month means to them.
I think it's important to have and celebrate Women's History Month because it lets people know about all the past oppression and current oppression women go through, and I think it's just important to shed light into those things.
I appreciate how dedicated they are, how strong they are, and how they're so willing to overcome all these boundaries and walls that were set in front of us.
I think women are important because like anyone else who has been oppressed or is a minority, they provide another insight or a different view on certain topics, and especially topics that heavily affect us more. So I think they are really important because of that. I'm proud to be a woman because I genuinely think we're one of the strongest people, I think it's just so, with all that women go through, I think it's just, I'm just happy to be able to contribute in some ways, and whatever I do to be oh, I'm doing this for not just me, but also for all the other women I know or people in my life.
To be a woman because now in this generation, women can do the exact same things that men can do.
I'm proud to be a woman because I'm able to do all these things that men can do and probably maybe do it a little bit better. So it makes me very proud.
Our very own Sanger Robotics team recently competed against other schools from around the valley at the Central Valley Regional Competition. Students from our team have been working for months to build a robot that picks up cones and cubes. At the competition, the robots compete against other robots in a fun game.
Basically, in robotics, you build a robot in the span of about 7 weeks, and then that alongside coding and assembling it. And then you are off to competition and you work with other teams to try and win.
Hi, I'm Jalen Smith. The robotics team is currently in Monterey. If they do well, they will advance to the championships next month in Texas. Robotics is one of the many clubs that takes place on Sanger West campus. As Jasmine Carr shows us, there are a couple of new clubs available to students.
Are you a member of a school club? If not, it's never too late to join one. There are many clubs at Sanger West High School. Students looking to get involved, meet others, and have a good time hanging out have lots of options. Some clubs meet during lunch, others after school. Some are more serious, and some are just about having fun. The Video Game Club is one of the more laid-back clubs on campus. It's led by Mr. Henson, a history teacher at Sanger West. It meets Tuesdays after school.
But at Video Game Club, we've been playing a lot of Switch games, Super Smash Bros., Mario Kart, Super Mario 3D Land, Splatoon, Mario Party. I have the Super Nintendo Classic, so we'll play that out. But some old Street Fighter, some Mario Kart, the classic, Super Mario World. I love it.
As Mr. Henson explains, the Video Game Club is different than esports.
That esports and Video Game Club are very different. Esports is our competitive gaming league. Video Game Club is just a place for kids to hang out after school and play video games.
Another club on the Sanger West campus is the No More Club. It's a new club designed around building healthy relationships, like between significant others and friends. Jessica Saylor works for the Marjorie Mason Center in Fresno. She oversees the club. It meets every other Tuesday during lunch. The next meeting is April 11th.
Kids should join No More because they have an opportunity to learn more about healthy relationships and how to work with their peers, and these are all traits and characteristics that they'll be able to use the rest of their life. But we also have a lot of fun and we have a lot of activities as well.
Anyone interested in joining any of the clubs on campus can join at any time. Listen to the announcement and look for the flyers around campus. Another way to learn about clubs is during Club Rush. That event takes place at the start of the school year. For the Sanger WESTcast, I'm Jasmine Carr.
What's good, Hornets? Today we'll be going around campus asking students 3 of the most controversial questions of all time. Bone in, bone out on wings, cats or dogs, or apple juice and orange juice. Let's go.
I'm here with Elijah,
Abby,
Chloe,
Jordan Cardenas, and George Cardenas.
Alright, for the first one, do you prefer bone in or bone out on wings?
Bone in.
Why?
Because bone in is like better, and then you could like hold a chicken wing better, and then when it's bone out, it's like nasty, make you throw up. Like, it's not good.
I don't eat wings.
What?
Bone out.
Why?
Because they're like little chicken nuggets.
Bone in.
Why?
Cause bone out, that's like you eating chicken nuggets.
Like, how about you?
Low key, it's just too much work for me to do like the bones out, you know?
Oh, that's true. What is the second question? Do you like cats or dogs?
Dogs. I don't like cats. Why? Because I only like baby cats. Once they get big, they be like scratching me and stuff.
Dogs.
Why?
Because I only have dogs. Cats.
Why?
They're just better.
Arguable?
Dogs. Why? Because cats are scary.
How about you?
Yeah, I'm scared of cats too, but like, I don't know. They're weird. I mess with dogs.
Alright, for sure. And then the third question, you like orange juice or apple juice?
Lemonade. I mean,
lemonade. Alright.
Yeah, lemonade.
That's cool.
Like the pink one with the little raspberry in it.
Pink lemonade.
Yeah.
Apple juice.
Why?
Because I love apples. Orange juice.
Why?
Because apple juice hurts my stomach.
Okay.
Orange juice is superior.
Why?
Because apple juice is like too sweet. I don't know. I don't like it.
Alright, how would you?
Orange juice, freshly squeezed.
Hi, I'm Francisco Tinoco Torres. Another wonderful library event wrapped up this week. The Hornets Library recently hosted a Mario Kart tournament. It was open to all students on campus and took place during lunch.
I think it'll be fun having more people to play Mario Kart. It's a very easy game. All skill levels could play. And it's very easy to pick up and learn, so just give it a try.
The library likes to host events like this because it brings students together in a fun and competitive environment. Be sure to follow the Sanger West Library on Instagram and look for flyers around campus for upcoming events hosted by the library. Today is Sanger West Spring Food Truck Festival. It's just one of the many events on campus that involves tasty treats. If you've ever been to a Sanger West sporting event, there's a good chance you've seen people selling food. Sometimes food vendors come to the games. Like at a recent boys volleyball game, Naughty Chicks was there. They specialize in tasty pretzels with dipping sauce.
Honestly, we love giving back to the school sports. Honestly, that's where it's at, with kids and whatnot, and it gives them something to do, and honestly, giving whatever sales we make and a part of our sales to go to the sports. I think it's a great thing.
There's also food for sale at the snack bar located inside the gym. The snack bar is run by the school. Money raised helps support Hornets athletic programs and clubs. Head to the Sanger West Productions page and tell us about your favorite food truck or make a suggestion about what you'd like to see in the future.
The Hornets spring sports season continues. The boys volleyball team came in second place at the Eagles Freedom Classic. Softball has a winning record. Boys baseball had a win against Corcoran, and swim and dive is also seeing success and growth. Hello, I'm Alexia Tapia at the Sanger West Sports Desk. Sanger West's first ever track team is having a good first season. Members of the WESTcast crew attended their recent meet at Sunnyside High. As Lauren Beltran shows us, coaches and athletes are excited for the future.
Sanger West may not have our own track yet, but that doesn't mean we don't have a team. In fact, having to travel into Sanger for practice is making the team closer. Our Sanger West track team has been working hard, developing more skills, participating in different events, and becoming closer as a team as the season continues.
So as we've been getting more people, we've been being able to spend more time together, have more meets, have more practices, and just have more bonding time, as meets and practices go on. So we've been really growing together as a team, and I think that's going to show as we get deeper into the season.
Members of the track team take part in a variety of events. There's short and long distance running, hurdles, and relays, where students compete as a team, and field events like shot put, discus, and long jump. During a recent meet at Sunnyside High, Steven Sanchez ran in the 400 and the 200-meter race. He says that he has made some new personal records and has grown as an athlete since the season started.
As a team, I know we've been to 3 different meets already, and we've all been getting some new personal records, and we've just been able to develop our program even better, even in the last few months.
Samuel Lopez ran the 4x100-meter relay and participated in the long jump event. He expresses that he enjoys the sport and has built new friendships along the way.
My favorite part about track is probably the 100-meter and meeting new people. I've met a lot of new people this year.
This is Sanger West's first track season. The sport has already become a favorite among many. Be sure to check out their Instagram page at Sanger West Track and Field. The Hornets' next track meet is April 4th. They will compete at the Sanger Easter Classic held at Dawson Field at WAMS. For the Sanger WESTcast, I'm Lauren Beltran.
It's only the first year, but badminton is already making its mark on Sanger West. The Hornets hosted their first official home game at the Hive Gym on March 20th. Our cameras were rolling as the girls made history, setting a path for future generations. There was lots of energy in the building, fans cheering, lots of action. The team is coached by Josiah Garza. He says he appreciates all the fan support.
It's important to have home games just to bring out the students to come out and watch, for our own teammates to experience the atmosphere of a home game. So it's just really fun.
If you want to come out and watch badminton play, there are more home games scheduled. Follow Sanger West Badminton on Instagram for more information. Sanger West cheer tryouts took place this week. Just another sign that the fall sports season will be here soon. It's not too early to start planning for fall sports. The fall sports season will begin when school starts next year. Football, water polo, cross country, girls tennis, golf, and volleyball will be taking place. Some students have already started conditioning and will continue to practice over the summer. Whether you've done fall sports in the past or just starting out, there are a few things you need to know. Mr. Benuelos is Sanger West Athletic Director. He's able to help you with the process.
So for fall sports students, we need to have a sports physical completed. In addition to that, they would need to have a packet turned in. That can get picked up in the front office. Packets aren't available yet, but they will be available by the time we come back from spring break, so that way they can start getting it done. Physicals are good for a calendar year, so if students have already completed a physical this school year, it would carry over to the next school year, so they would be eligible still. So currently we are offering weightlifting programs for students for football and other sports. For students to prepare for fall sports in the summertime, they would just need to contact individual coaches to see when practices would be starting.
If you are interested in playing a fall sport, reach out to Mr. Benuelos or talk to one of the coaches involved in the team you are interested in joining.
Have you been following the NCAA college basketball tournament? They call it March Madness. It's down to the final 4 teams. In honor of the tournament, members of the WESTcast crew had their own basketball competition. Want to see who's crowned the champion? Head to the Singer West Productions Instagram page to watch the video.
Hi, I'm Nazir Anderson.
And I'm Timothy Salcido. And I don't know about you, but I'm ready for the spring break.
So we are hitting the halls of Sanger West asking the students and staff what your plans for spring break. All right, Cameron, today the question is, what are your plans for spring break?
Like swimming and go to my cousin's house.
I'm here with
Miss Benavides.
And what are your plans for spring break, Miss Benavides?
I'm gonna hang out with my husband and my dog. I have a husky.
Oh, I'm going to go to a Sacramento Kings game. It's been about 16 years since I made the playoffs, so I'm going to go to the game, hang out with my family, and just enjoy Sacramento.
Today on WESTcast we have
Sebastian Mendoza.
What are your plans for spring break?
Probably hang out with my friends. I think I'm going to go to actually San Francisco or Pismo.
Spring break, I had plans to go to Arizona to visit my dad.
Mm-hmm.
But he couldn't get the days off, so I'm just going to stay home, get some homework done, and prepare for spring ball football.
Aren't you too old for homework?
Yeah, I'm in a master's program, though, so don't think when you're 18 years old you're done with school. You have the chance to go do more.
That's good. Thank you.
What are your plans for spring break, Jonathan?
Working so I can make money to buy unwanted advice.
What kind of advice do you have to give me?
None.